part 2 of our entire DD week series. We done part 1 yesterday, part 2 today. We have 5 more videos to go, huh? That was almost stuttering. We're gonna forget that and move on. Today, we are going to specifically target nurses, which are the first, which will be the first level of chapter 4, the first of 3 level that we will encounter in chapter 4. So you know what, everything related to them that has been confirmed. Without wasting any more time, let us begin. As you all know, Vincent Living's the executive of our decision did a live stream episode 5, and in there he explained so many stuff, so many good stuff, and we're gonna pick good stuff from them and talk about each topic that is relevant to the video. At 8 minutes and 3 seconds, somebody asked about Reaper nurses and matron identity, or names if you will. So the reveal here is that, as you know, Agatha had her name, other monsters do, but mainly for the most part these are the monsters that they are. Murder monkeys, they are monkeys, gold watchers, duckies in the sewers, clowns here. So automatically you would think, okay, is there gonna be a bit of change up, or are they just gonna be called Reaper nurses and matron because of their respective role? Now it is revealed by Vincent Living himself that no, they won't have a name, or at least they don't have a name yet. So you might be wondering, what is that even supposed to mean if they don't have a name? Why are they in the game? Why are they monster? They are manifestation of. Now he stopped afterwards, but we know what he's talking about. They are manifestation. Each monster and nightmare is a manifestation and a chips, or one of the chips, from Doug's past life that he still sees from them nightmares, hence giving them a name, meaning someone specific has entered the chat. Agatha is an exception because she was the sacrifice Peters made for all of this, but as for the others, their manifestation of Doug's dark life. Hence matron and Reaper nurse are not what players would think. They're not someone specific from Doug's past, but they do represent the past itself, a specific part of the past of Doug Hauser that these Reaper nurses matron play and their events in Doug's life. Now at 14 minutes and 47 seconds, people asked about matron's speed, her voice, if she would have a giant needle or syringe, because we've seen from the quote-unquote leaked matron model she does has this giant syringe in her hand, but will she gonna use it? Well, we got answers now. Where first of all, we know she will be voiced by the same actress Kat, who also voiced Agatha. However, it is confirmed that she won't be sounding exact like Agatha. However, she does not use the needle or syringe that she possesses, which means her design has been changed again. Even though this is not the final design I'm talking about, even if you polish this is still not the final design. It will be something else, and I really hope so. What's also confirmed, and it is scary, is that her speed is as fast as Reaper nurses. Now this is scary. Why? Because Reaper nurses, they wear Heelys, so they're already faster. And then there's another question that's coming soon in this video that confirms and scares all the players, including me, about the nurses' speed. So they're as fast as Reaper nurses. They don't use the needle, but them being fast, we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Then at 39 minutes 30 seconds we get to the level location itself. Now it is confirmed time and time again that it is gonna be in hospital. Hospital setting is gonna be what it's like. But one thing that we've all know, that it is confirmed, that we are aware for a fact, is that it is not an asylum, even though that was in the game files. But it is also not a complete hospital. It is a mashup of those things. It is more of a hospital than it is asylum, but it has some elements to it. Now he answered it in a way that it is not an asylum, just hospital, but it's also not periodic hospital that you would see, but it is also recognizable. So you already know what that means. It's directly connecting with the first question. It is more of a lore related question rather than it is then the actual level question, which is interesting. So don't expect asylum themes into it, even though there will be some influence of that in there, but that does not mean that it's gonna be most asylum and less hospital. It's gonna be more hospital, less asylum, but still some elements may be attached to it. We don't know, but we will see soon either way. Then at 53 minutes 56 seconds, somebody asked about why this whole Reaper nurses level is being kept as a secret. Well, he did respond to that. Alright, come on y'all, it is chapter 4's first level. What are y'all doing? Why would you want to know the first thing that people will encounter as they enter this chapter? It's been so long since chapter 3, and you don't want to spoil the first level of the chapter 4, because that's exactly a lot of people what's gonna play. A lot of YouTubers, they don't play the entire chapter, they play the first level and they are like, oh, we'll see about it. They either play on their own time and then play later. So this first level is gonna get a lot of traction. So we need surprises from streamers and players. Why am I talking like I'm from Glowstick Entertainment? What am I doing? And it makes sense too, you know, we already know too much much about the game, Jojo Gang, Bear, and Teddy's, mainly because one, it's taking so long, like I just mentioned earlier, and secondly, we are still lucky he's telling us about all this. Otherwise, we would have been stuck in darkness until the release trailer, so be grateful. Come on, y'all, stop whining like that freaking pig. I'm not even gonna talk about it. This video is gonna be pure holy video. No mention of that. Then at 1 hour and 7 minutes 12 seconds, somebody asked about the hospital level zones. Now, we know that Vince mentioned that chapter 4 has more zones because each level has 3 zones. This one is a bit different, and this is important because he mentioned and revealed that no, hospital does not have 3 zones, hospital have 2 zones. Now that is exclusive of boss fight. That means 2 zones at first, like other chapters 1 to 3, not chapter 1, chapter 2 and 3, and then you have the boss fight itself. So if you include boss fight, that's 3 zones. So that means that only 2 levels in chapter 4 are gonna have 3 zones. That is not including boss fights. I'm kind of bummed, but at least we won't have to see Matron running as fast as Reaper nurses chasing us. Like, dang, they're fast as Reaper nurses, dude. I still can't get over that fact. But either way, I don't want to get into that. I'm scared. I don't want to play nurses level. Can we skip this, please? Then at 1 hour 25 minutes 56th second, the question was raised about their skills or what they bring to the table, both Reaper nurses and Matron. Well, we finally know now. So he didn't reveal anything regarding Matron because he was like, let's keep this a surprise, and it makes sense too. And now it makes sense why Jojo Gang has more excitement and hype than both Trigger Teddies and Mama Bear combined, huh? Trigger Teddies and Nurses combined, because Nurses is the first level of chapter 4. That's the first thing people will see when they enter chapter 4, and Trigger Teddies and Mama Bear is the final level they'll see when they end chapter 4. So you kind of want impressions, first and last impressions, which is why we learn more about Jojo Gang. So it's kind of a business tactic more than anything else. But either way, Nurses on the other hand, they can become invisible. Excuse me, am I hearing this right? Nurses can go invisible. What is this? Why? Why would you add that to the list? They can already throw pills. They are faster. And now they can become invisible. We are dead. Doug Hauser is dead. Let's just leave. This is rest in peace, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna come out of nowhere. We're gonna have to be on our toes really good because this ain't gonna work in any way. Then at 1 hour 40 minutes 25 seconds, as we know, we learned from Jojo Gang level that Lucky's gonna be faster than Speed Boost. The question was raised, are nurses faster than Speed Boost? Guess what, boys? They are. We are dead. She can become invisible, and she's faster, and she can throw pills at us to stun us. Forget Jojo Gang. Nurses are the real deal, both in real life and here in the game. They are the hardest level. I am done. I can't wait. I mean, I don't want to wait because I don't want to play them nurses, but I can't help it. I mean, look at them nurses. Ugh, stop. So in short, Reaper nurses are invisible. From time to time, we will need to use our powers to our advantage. More than that, they're faster than Speed Boost, so we need to think outside the box other than Speed Boost. Like Lucky, they're faster, but there has to be a way around. And they throw pills at us to stun us, so we need to keep a distance between them. And what if she spawns Matron? What do we do there? Does she throw herself at us? Okay, that we're going too far. We're achieving something that is not even true. Great. Chapter 4 is truly the effed up chapter. You know, Lucky was in line when he said this is truly gonna be a masterpiece entry. I'd say this is gonna be the effed up entry in all of Dark Deception, but then again, chapter 5 is around the corner of chapter 4. Welcome to the game, part 4. That rhyme again, 4. Now, okay, now I'm just overachieving, and now it's ruined by cringe. Thank you.